answers are in your genetics. Every single one holds the clues. Blueprints aside, what's inside is kept for those who truly is the chosen one. Been here since the very beginning of time. Some say we were forged in the dreamland. Oh, well, the earth was being designed. Oh my God, I got treasures underfoot. Oh my ruby, chase me with your holy moon. My heritage, you come into devastate. All taken from me. Is this a dream or is this fate? Where you fit on the family tree. Our hazy history. Who got ties to the Most High? Right from the original Ethiopia. Are you a shaker or a mover? He with the conqueror maneuver. Only one can claim to the pure blood. Says he ain't no lion, Judah. All their pain, I got treasures underfoot. All their desire, chase me with your holy moon. I have a taste, you come into devastate. Now I must acquire. Is this a dream or is this fate? Where you fit on the family tree. Our hazy history. Who got ties to the Most High? Ethiopia. Family tree, our hazy history. Who got ties to the Most High? Right from the original Ethiopia. Answers are in your genetics. Every single one holds the clues. Decide what's inside his head for those who
jiwa rasa gelora, kasih pada teruna, bukan karena intan permata, karena budi bahasa.
Kasih bukan paksaan, sayang bukan mainan, jiwa dan raga jadi taruhan. Oh, pujaan.
Rinduku padamu, oh kanda idamanku,
kekasih dikaulah, oh adinda puspitaku, murni sungguh impian, indah nian harapan. Jika tercipta taman kencana, oh bahagia. Kekasih dikaulah, oh adinda puspitaku, murni sungguh impian, indah nian harapan. Jika tercipta taman kencana, oh bahagia. Jika tercipta taman kencana, oh bahagia.
Kia ora. Kia ora. Kia ora. All right. Hey, thank you very much. We are the Modern Māori Quartet. It is our pleasure to be here with you all today, this afternoon. Kia ora.
Now, you guys probably don't know us yet, and we don't know any of you. So there is a bridge to cross.
And despite that gap, we still think of you as our family, as whānau.
And that's what we're here to talk about today. So we're just going to take a quick moment to introduce ourselves. 2, 3, 4.
Floats, float on, float on, float on. Floats, float on, float on, float on.
Kia ora Auckland. Ngai tā manuhiri, rongo whakaata, tūwhare toa, Ngāti Apa, me Ngāti Porou. And these are some of my sexy iwi affiliations. And my name is Maka Pohatu. I'm a Capricorn. I like long walks on the beach. Just kidding. I don't really take long walks anywhere, hence why I'm such a voluptuous man. And my last name, Pohatu, is Māori for rock, just like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Only plus size, so you can call me the Boulder. Kia ora.
Kia ora, Auckland. My name is Francis Kora. My 60 tribal affiliations are Tūhoi, Raua ko Ngāti Pūkeko. I come from the sunshine capital of Aotearoa, New Zealand. Whakatane. Beautiful place. Just quickly, it's wonderful to be here. It's a pleasure. It's one of our goals. I can tick off the TEDx box. Hope you guys enjoy what we have to say. Kia ora.
Hei, Māori ora! Ko ngai tūhoi, Ngāti Porou, me te rārawa ngā iwi, ko matutai rangaropo tōku ingoa. My name's Matu. I grew up in the other sunshine capital of New Zealand, Wellington. Pleasure to be here. Thanks for having us.
Kia ora. Ted nā koutou, Ted nā koutou. Ted nā tātou katoa. My name is James Tito. I come from Hātepe ki Taupo, Ngāti Tūwharetoa, Ngāpuhi, me Kuki Airani are my 60 tribal affiliations. Bit of an open book really, 4 pages long. Maka, Fran, Matu and myself. Kia ora, whānau. That's us.
Take my hand, come with me to the party. Pupuriti a taku ringa, me haere tātou ki te whare wana ngā. To TEDx, floats, float on, float on, float on.
Hey. Kia ora. Thank you. We came together as a bunch of Māori fellas partying together on Saturday nights with a guitar, singing songs that our families also used to sing at their garage parties. We were the kids running around when we should be in bed with snotty noses wanting to be involved.
Now, there were also people at these gatherings that we didn't know, much like yourselves. But they were warmly welcomed and encouraged to sing, share their stories, and pipe up whenever a song on the guitar was strummed.
Yeah. And right at the center of it all, at the life of the party, was our dads and our uncles, unashamedly singing their hearts out to all the ladies, showing off how many songs they knew off the top of their head, like some kind of human jukebox. And these are usually classic Māori show band songs of the day, or anything from Tom Jones, or the Eagles, or even Whitney Houston. And this is all with the help of quite a few tasty ice-cold beverages, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that's correct. Also, our mums and aunties multitasking by talking and laughing. Also looking after the kids that are running around, that we were those kids running around. And at the same time, adding beautiful harmonies to familiar melodies with ease and grace.
That's right there, Francis. The Māori Garage Party. That's where the seeds of whānau were instilled and embedded in each of us. That is our idea of entertainment, and that is whānau.
So, what is whānau?
Well, funny you should ask, Maka. Literally translated, it means family, or extended family, or to be familiar with.
Also means to conceive or to give birth.
You know that sense of comfort or belonging you feel when you're in the company of friends and family?
Whānau. Every time we perform, we try to capture that feeling and to bridge the gap between you, the audience, and us, the performers. And what we hope to achieve is that by the end of the show, we all make you feel like you're part of our whānau, our family.
Freedom. That's a big part of what whānau is. See, in whānau there should be no judgment, but the acceptance of difference. Sometimes that means tolerating one of the whānau members' bad jokes. No pointing any fingers. But our idea of whānau is giving you permission to feel, actually, to do whatever you want. If you want to go toilet, hey, go toilet. Who's thirsty? You going to the bar? Well, get us all a drink. Whānau freedom. The less you think, the more you feel. A kia ora.
Also, the whānau unit is where we all learn about this idea of respect. Everything has its place, and everybody has a role to play. Now, being Māori, part and parcel of that is knowing your whakapapa, who you are, where you come from, who and what has laid the foundations for you to stand strong in each moment. For us, the Modern Māori Quartet, that's groups like the Quintikis, the Māori Volcanics, the Howard Morrison Quartet, and our personal favourite, the High Marks. Kia kotahira, he tōku whentu atirara, ka tira te ae tirarora, hanga wera he tamarawa, hei pati mai te kaurine, he pati te kia tauinga, kia kotahira.
Now, while the word whānau and the way that we do things is definitively Māori, the core values of family, nurturing and support, those are universal. It's that familiar sense of ease that we try to achieve with you, but in a specific way, in a Māori way. It's that sense of universality through specificity. Whatever whānau means to you, that's the part that we try to connect with. Oh, Mum, I love you. Yes, I do. Please wait for me, Mum. I'll be home very soon.
Aroha. Aroha is also known as love. In Māori, aro mai o te ha means focused breath. If breath is life, you breathe your life into a focused point. Now, there's an old saying in theatre that if a performer comes onto a stage and does not breathe, then he is literally dead. Now, what I mean by that, I'll give you a quick example. If I'm the performer and I walk onto a stage and I'm full of tension, my shoulders holding tension, my confidence is low, my eyes are all over the place, I start to scratch. How does that make you guys feel?
I feel quite anxious.
Exactly. But if I use the method of aroha with whānau, where I'm open, I breathe life into you guys. For example, if I was Prince and I went, you wouldn't care if Prince had halitosis. You'd feel empowered, right? You'd feel relaxed. You'd feel like you want to be that person. Aroha is the fundamental element which ties all things together.
Yes, right. These are the pillars of whānau, the foundation of whānau, and this is the framework that we take to our ever-changing audiences all across Aotearoa New Zealand and to the world.
We've been very fortunate to travel to some awesome countries overseas and visit our extended whānau in places like Rarotonga, Malaysia, Singapore, Hawaii, and even Uzbekistan. In Uzbekistan, they spoke two main languages, Russian and Uzbek. And we didn't know either of those, but the language that we all had in common was whānau. Taimana ki ngā hihi o te rā, mōhau rā, punga were were, Kūmara e hinga kei raro, muka mōnu, tuia te muka, topuna tāne, topuna tāne, topuna tāne. Kia muha, kia ora, kia muha, kia ora.
You see, whānau connects us all. It transcends language, race, or religion, because it is all those things. Whānau bridges the gap between us, the audience, us, the performers, and you, the audience, by allowing a space for us to be open and free. Sometimes you don't want to be open, and that's kei te pai, that's all good. But if our audiences come away feeling like we're part of the same family, then we know we have been successful in bridging this gap between us. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā rā tātou katoa. Haere e te whānau, kia tūtaki anō, mā te atua e tiaki, o tira haere rā, o tira haere rā, o tira.
Thank you very much, you guys. See you next time.
Haere rā, haere rā, haere rā.
Ready? From here, do I take from here? Hold on.
Okay, ready? Right.
Okay, band ready? Camera rolling. Take C. Action.
Merenung ke matanya kulihat kau di sana menyentuh jiwaku meruntunkan oh hatiku oh terkenang saat indah menantikan kehadirannya namun kau pergi meninggalkanku sendiri oh harus bagaimana nak ku teruskan hidupku ini harus bagaimana nak ku hadapi dalam helaan nafas wajahmu selalu menghantui gerai air mataku
The first cup caresses my dry lips and throat. The second shatters the walls of my lonely sadness. The third searches the dry rivulets of my soul to find the stories of 5,000 scrolls. Where to start? Start at the beginning. A family, 1890, Sri Lanka. As the world is on the brink of collapse, the art of making tea unlocks the secrets of the heart.
I turned up the heat and I let out the beast. I clenched my fist as if my adamantium blades were about to shoot through. I imagine my imaginary girlfriend dying before my eyes. I pretend there's a six-pack bulging out of my white beater singlet. I get Wolverine noise.
Kia ora, Play Ho. My name is Mei-Lin Hansen. playwright, and I wrote the Mooncake and the Kūmara, which is what we're talking about today. A mooncake is a Chinese delicacy given, shared during Chinese New Year. As I was writing, I was thinking about those voices that aren't often heard. So there's a character in the play who is actually my grandfather's wife in China. And I've known about her ever since I can remember. But she never really had a kind of a voice in our family dynamic.
Dad, 睇下 Finlayson 嗰張係啱嘅。Look, with their help, we can increase our installments of Finlayson so the garden can quickly become ours, our families.
But I think the title is actually quite evocative, and I think a lot of people, I especially like that idea that the mooncake, the idea of the mooncake really talks to a Chinese and Asian audience. But it sounds so beautiful to people who don't know what it is.
It's no good. If we must have workers, we must find more Chinese.
These women are here. Now they can help, they won't work.
Women? Check! And Maori, they don't understand us.
Finlayson promised.
In the 1920s, there was this inquiry into Māori women working on Chinese market gardens, and it got to the level of, in Parliament, they were discussing this situation. So this very situation where Māori women were getting with Chinese men and creating what they were calling a hybrid race, and they were worried that it was, a bit impure and going to cause a lot of problems for society, because the children born out of those relationships wouldn't know how they're supposed to behave or how to identify or what to do. So.
你就係冇諗清楚，啲錢寄咗返去，我哋就唔夠使用㗎啦。We can't afford to pay for others to help us. Your calculations are wrong.
Through the play, some of the things I've done, I've taken traditional Māori stories and given them Chinese characters. So the Chinese characters tell these stories that are Māori stories, but they tell them as though they're Chinese, and vice versa. It's also been a little bit difficult to kind of figure out exactly how I fit, because I don't quite fit in Māori culture, Chinese or Pākehā. So that has its kind of downsides, but also it's an amazing position to be in, because I feel like I can truly be a hybrid and take from each of those cultures and create something new, new traditions or new ways of looking at the world.
Rose nyawaku, itulah dia. Jalan timing mambo cukup bergaya. Lain dari saya, orang tak berani rapat. Banyak sudah coba tapi tak dapat. Rose, Rose, I love you with my aching heart. What is your future? Now we have to part. Standing on the jetty as the steamer moves away. Flower of Malaya, I cannot stay. 新的十月，新的情谊，圣洁的光辉照大地。新的十月。 心意，圣洁的光辉照大地。汪汪汪汪汪汪汪 Rose, Rose, nyawaku, itulah dia. Jalan timing mambo cukup bergaya. Lain dari saya orang tak berani rapat. Banyak sudah coba tapi tak dapat.心意，圣洁的光辉照大地。新的誓约，新的情谊，圣洁的光辉照大地。汪汪汪汪汪汪汪！玫瑰玫瑰，心儿间，玫瑰玫瑰。来日风雨来摧毁，毁不了冰滴之连理。玫瑰玫瑰，我爱你。玫瑰玫瑰，我爱你。
This song is for all the kids in the world.
You came to this world and opened my eyes. I knew from the start that you were gonna be fine, so fine. Yes, so fine. 'Cause you can do whatever, the choice is yours. And when you succeed, I'll be there with applause. My love, my darling love, 'cause my baby can shine, shine, shine. My baby can shine. Ooh, ooh. And giving in time, time, time. Everything will be alright. That sugary high keeps them running around, and smiling face is such a joy to be found. I know it's gonna be alright. But if you should fall, I'll pick you right back up, hold you closer with all of my love, my love, my darling light. 'Cause my baby can shine, shine, shine. My baby can shine. Yes, you can. And give it in time,
my little angel. You're the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. And you know, you can go out into the world and you can do whatever you want, my girl. I'll always be here for you. I'm very proud of you, and I'll always love you. Ooh, my baby can shine, shine.